Oh, holy brows, man. As you saw in the demo, this brow is a little unwieldy and unruly. I tried a new brow product today, the Plume Brow Pomade, and sort of overdid it a little bit because I didn't really know how to work with it. And I did not expect it to be as pigmented as it is. But we'll play around with it some more and we'll see how we like it. But I mean, I like the coverage of it. I think it's great. And the color seems to do pretty well. It's a little ashy. I don't know if I should go warmer or not, but first impressions are that I really like it. But today's gonna be more sort of like a flash review for the newest Beauty Heroes seasonal makeup discovery box featuring Gressa. I sort of wanted the demo to speak for itself, how the products worked and that kind of thing, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what I did. So I did mix a few different things foundation wise, because I had this bottle of Minimalist Corrective Serum Foundation kicking around, and on its own I can't get it to work for my skin, so I wanted to try it mixed in with a couple of different things. So I mixed it in with the Inica BB cream, which I've done a review on and I really like on its own, but these two mixed together are just awesome. And then I added a pump of the Gressa Lumiere in Ava, which is the one of the special features that's in the makeup box this month. These three are just sort of like a really great pairing. So a pump or pump and a half of this, 2 drops of this for extra coverage, and then a pump of this, and it helps create sort of this like dewy, but not yet dewy, like luminous, like I just really like what went on my face today. And this is a new, you know, you guys know that I'm not like a cream and liquid person. When the box originally first showed up, I was like, what am I gonna do with this? I don't use cream products. This seems like sort of a weird product because it's not really like a blush color, but when you blend it in, it becomes sort of sheer. I didn't really understand what to do with it, so I decided to try it mixed in, and I really, really like it this way. And this is definitely gonna be like a go-to foundation until I run out of these three. But I'm now sad that this is actually a more limited color because it was made especially for the Beauty Heroes box, because now I want a full size of it to mix with all of these things for the rest of time. But I will enjoy it while I have it. So if you are one person who has gotten this box and you weren't sure what to do with this specifically, do try to mix it in with your foundation, because it gives a really, really nice look to the face when mixed in with other foundations. I really like it. I'm going to keep using it that way, and I'm just really excited to use it that way during the winter, especially when my skin is like more dry than it usually is. I did just top that off with some of the Hint Beauty pressed powder, just more sort of to like set everything and not add so much extra coverage, but to just set. Then I did use the Inica bronzer in Sunkissed as like my blush today, just to sort of give like a warmer look to the face without doing like, you know, the whole bronzing thing, because I'm not good at that. Then I also used the RMS Magic Luminizer, which is just like it's almost sort of like the Oreo tint. It actually is pretty similar in color to the Oreo tint actually. So if you did buy this box, you can actually use the Oreo tint, Oreo as a highlighter, because this actually is a pretty strong match comparison to the RMS Magic Luminizer. The Magic Luminizer is more pigmented. So here's a swatch of the two. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see. So here's the Magic Luminizer, and then this is the tint right next to it. So this is more pigmented, but you can use this as a highlighter if you so wish, because it's pretty much the same color. It's just a little bit less pigmented than the RMS is. But I really like this as a highlight color. I did it on the brow bone and sort of like in my inner corner, inner third, sort of over the obscure tint that I sort of more like smoked out, which I really like the look of the one shadow, you know, the one shadow smoky eye, which you guys know I do all the time, and this is no exception. It actually was really, really easy to work with, which I wasn't expecting when I first got it, because again, it's a cream, but it's like a cream to powder product that it blends really, really nicely. So I just, as you saw, I packed a bunch of it on, and then I just blended it out with a, you know, like big fluffy brush, and I really like the look of it. I think it's really, really easy. I definitely am going to pick up bronze now, because I've been looking at that color forever, and knowing that I like the formula and how easy it is to work with, that definitely is one that I want to add to my collection. It will crease. I didn't put any primer on today, but if you do not prime your eyelid, it will crease. It may even crease still with the priming of the eyelid, just because of the way the formula is. I don't mind. It actually, as you can see, it's a little bit creased right now. But it's not terrible. It's pretty easy to sort of like blend back in. But I really like it. It's really great for like an easy, like I said, one shadow smoky eye. It just is like super pretty. And then I did go in with the Rouge Lip Boost that I've had kicking around as well for quite a while. And I try to do that little bit more sheer like on the lips. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my lips, but then I remembered I had this, and I sort of wanted to go with like, you know, the whole Gressa look. But in terms of how I feel these products perform, I really like this mixed with other stuff. I think I've seen other people say that they also do prefer to mix this with other foundations. For me, like I've said, I think the way, because my skin texture is, it's hard for me to get this to apply evenly to my face just as by itself, but when it was mixed with this, it actually performed really, really nicely. And then again, a pump of this. I do think there are other luminous complexion fluids. I think there's at least one other color, but I'm gonna have to look into getting a full size of something in this nature once I run out of this, because I did really like the look of these three products. And Beauty Heroes now does sell the Complexion Corrective Serum Foundation on the Beauty Heroes website as well. So Beauty Heroes also has the Illuminating Serum, which is a highlighter that illuminates skin with a sheer natural glow. I don't think that's the same as the Lumiere product. So Beauty Heroes also does carry the Lumiere. It's $28 and it comes in 3 different colors. There's Amalia, which looks to be sort of like a coral color. Then there's Elise, which is like more of a hot pink. I would consider those more blushes. And then there's Ava, which is this color, but it doesn't translate to that color once it's on your skin. So I guess this is the size that it normally comes in, the 5 ml, because you don't really need a lot, so it would probably last you quite a while. So you can actually just buy this. I don't know how long Beauty Heroes will have it. I don't know how much of it they made because it is a special color for Beauty Heroes. But if you haven't picked up the rest of the box, or maybe you're just thinking about 1 or 2 things, though I do suggest the entire box because this alone is $28. The eye tints are $36, I believe. I was just on the website. I mean, I could tell you. Yeah, the eye tints are $36. And the price of the box is, if you are not a subscriber, it's $45. If you are a subscriber, it's $38.25 because you get an automatic 15% discount. So really you're paying for like 1 of the eye tints and the rest of the box is basically free with the price that it is. So it also does come with the like flat shader brush, which I really liked. It works really well for the tints. I did use sort of a smaller one of my own for like the inner corners and the brow bone. But overall, I really, really like this box. I did not think that I would like it as much as I did because I had not had pretty much any experience with Gressa. I did have this, but I hadn't used it that much. And I did have this, but I've never used it really because I never found a way for it to work for my skin. But I really like the products. I think this is my favorite, the Lumiere, honestly, mixed with the foundations. It just makes my skin look really nice. I really like the way that the whole thing came together. I really like the obscure tint. I'm definitely gonna have to pick up bronze. Genie is expecting these boxes to sell out, which would be a first because the other 2 makeup discoveries, the Vapor and the Au Naturel, are actually still available because they did not sell out. But Genie is actually expecting this one to sell out. The last email that I got is that there are a few remaining, but she doesn't expect them to last, I think, longer than this week. So if it is something that you've been interested in picking up, you do still have some time, but I don't know how much longer they're going to be available for. But you can still get all of the things in the Beauty Hero store if they do sell out and you still want to pick up like the special color of Lumiere, or you want to pick up a eye tint. Like I said, bronze is definitely next on my wish list. I've been lusting over that color forever. I wished it had been in this box. But I actually do really like Obscure. I think it's a great fall sort of like smoky color. It's not straight brown. It does have some like purple dimensions in it. It looks brown when you swatch it. In the pot, it looks kind of purpley. But when you swatch it, it looks kind of brown, but when you blend it out, it definitely has more dimension in it than just the brown. So I really, really like this discovery. I hope that you guys do too. Let me know if you picked it up. Let me know what your favorite product in the box was. Let me know if you've tried sort of like the foundation combination with the Lumiere product in it. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.